Right, so today I'm just gonna be watching um this old, really old, a TV show on TLC called Totally Obsessed. It's basically just My Strange Addiction, but like way older. It definitely seems to be really old because it's definitely like flashy, like it was made back in the 90s or something. So it's kind of an older one. Probably not in the 90s, but probably like the early 2000s, something like that. But it's called Totally Obsessed, and I'm gonna be watching some dude who is obsessed with Pac-Man. So, alright, let's just get into this.
Meet Tim Christ, a man obsessed with Pac-Man.
After all this time, he's still there, he's still yellow, he's still perfectly round, he's still eating things. I feel as if his glowing light is always protecting me and guiding me and making all my enemies blue and edible.
Out of my 13 years of living on this earth, I have never seen anyone who has praised Pac-Man like he's a god. This dude has definitely got some mental issues.
Behold, I am Pac-Man! Pac-Man just gives me this feeling of giddiness, like there's all these tingles running up and down my nipples.
Um, I don't know what to say, honestly. If you think that Pac-Man, quote unquote, whenever you see Pac-Man, you have this, oh my, this tingling feeling going up and down your nipples, I believe something may be wrong with you.
It's just this wonderful thing, like, hey, look, it's Pac-Man!
For the past 20 years, Tim's life has been consumed by Pac-Man.
If you've never played Pac-Man before, it's a little something like this. Look what you've done.
Honestly, I never would have explained it better. He just summed it up 100%. Never would have explained it better. It's definitely what he just said was definitely what Pac-Man is. 100%.
It's like he has a bond with Pac-Man. He has this psychic connection with Pac-Man.
Okay, am I reading this correctly? This dude has a wife? What am I doing wrong? I don't even have a girlfriend, and this dude has a wife. This dude has a wife.
Pac-Man! Pac-Man! I get kind of an oddball little Pac-Man feeling when I get the impression that he may be nearby. And there he'll be, you know, his golden yellow light just... Hi, Pac-Man!
Okay, this is not what I signed up for. Whenever I started to watch this video, I never expected to see a grown man hump a Pac-Man machine. Oh my gosh. This video is amazing. Absolutely perfect.
The drool will be there, and he'll be reaching in his pockets. Instead of for a condom, he'll be reaching for tokens.
Quarter. Hello.
How are you?
Might I perhaps ask you for some quarters that I may offer them to the great yellow one?
Certainly. Keep the great yellow one from going through my wall again, right?
Sorry about that.
Oh my gosh. This video is absolutely the best thing I've ever seen. This dude... this dude seriously worships Pac-Man. And these guys at the front counter who like run the store or the arcade really do not care about this.
He's really hard on the buttons. I feel bad for the machine. You know?
Thank God I'm not a Pac-Man machine.
Right.
Bro, you know it's bad whenever the guys who run the arcade say they feel bad for the machine.
Don't
Okay, I shall destroy you with my Pac-Man now.
Tim has spent $10,000 in quarters alone, playing every day on his lunch break.
Yeah, he's possessed.
Yeah, he's possessed.
Yeah, yeah.
In spite of playing Pac-Man since he was 7 years old, Tim has yet to master the game.
When the holy semicircle of life meets his demise, in the melting way he does, it always brings me a feeling that maybe I could have done something more. Maybe I could have turned left instead of right.
This dude is so invested. Whenever he dies in Pac-Man, he treats it like he's at an actual funeral. Oh my gosh. Chill out, man.
Hold on.
In 2001, Tim put his passion for Pac-Man to music in a song called Pac-Man is Naked and So Should You.
Wow, that is dedication. Also, what a title.
Are you ready for Batman? It's time to go!
What's wrong with you? Tim, what's wrong with you?
The best way to Pac-Man is to use the game! You move the joystick and he eat the dot!
There should be counselors involved.
Yes, there should be counselors involved. After what I just saw, there should definitely be counselors or someone involved.
Times, you just gotta bring the message to the people.
Occasionally I'll be driving around and I'll pass somebody who doesn't look like he has invited the full glory of Pac-Man into his life, and I feel the need to, convey to him somehow that he really should.
Pac-Man! Pac-Man! Pac-Man!
Lest the public forget about Pac-Man, Tim goes out every week to remind them.
Pac-Man!
Okay, if I saw someone who looked like this driving that car, riding up next to me with a with a megaphone that has Pac-Man on it, saying Pac-Man, just screaming Pac-Man at me, I wouldn't think, oh, I really haven't invited the glory of Pac-Man into my life. I would think that this dude is crazy and belongs in a mental asylum.
Shares his enthusiasm for Pac-Man.
I simply profess the glory of the Golden One who is round and eats things.
It is written that you shall play Pac-Man, and only then shall you know the glory of Pac-Man!
It can be extremely embarrassing. When we're driving down the road, people are standing there and they're like, Pac-Man?
All before Pac-Man, feel his glory! Hear the glory of Pac-Man! See Pac-Man! No! See Pac-Man!
I think these people are going to look back on their lives. They're going to be lying on their deathbed thinking, my God, I have squandered my life. Think of all the times I played things that weren't Pac-Man.
Say Pac-Man! Say Pac-Man!
And now it's too late.
Pac-Man!
Oh yeah, because in 20 years I'm gonna think, wow, I really wasted my life because I didn't invite the great yellow one into my life when I was young, or whenever I'm on my deathbed. I'm gonna tell my if relatives, friends, or whoever is still alive and stuff, and I'm gonna tell them, whatever you do, always invite Pac-Man into your life. Oh my gosh, this dude is insane. Well, that's basically the end of the video. This dude hopefully got help. I mean, I shouldn't really make fun of him. I think what he's dealing with is really serious, honestly. If you worship Pac-Man, this is definitely a problem. But hopefully he's definitely better by now. I think he is probably better. Honestly, that's basically it. I guess see ya.